Hi, this is Kathryn Jean Lopez from National Review and the National Review Institute. And it's May, as you know. And Father Looney asked, would I share a little bit about why I love Mary and how I love Mary? And I guess, my goodness, how do I start? How can I count the ways, right? First of all, she happens to be in the background here, her Immaculate Heart. I happen to be visiting a retreat center. I don't actually have a life-size Immaculate Heart of Mary, although I wouldn't put it past me. I certainly would love to, if it was socially acceptable. And that's because reminders of holy people and holy things are good to have around. You know, we don't actually worship statues, but they're good to remind us of what's important. You know, we spend so much time with our screens and looking at things that maybe aren't so important, and it doesn't hurt to have reminders of holy things around. But before these quarantine coronavirus times, right? I would often travel. And so I've been so blessed to be at Nazareth. I've been so blessed to visit Lourdes and Fatima and so many Marian shrines, including Marian shrines in the United States. You know, I went to college at the Catholic University, and there's that beautiful Basilica to the Immaculate Conception there. And I've spent so much time there. I've almost considered that crypt church like a home. I've spent so many hours of my life there, praying to Jesus, and really surrounded by so many images of Mary from all over the world. Such a reminder of how many people rely on Mary, how many of us really do truly see her as a mother, the mother that Jesus gave to us, his own mother who he gave to us. You know, there's also the beautiful Our Lady of Consolation in Cary, Ohio. There's a beautiful Marian shrine in Stony Point, New York, about 40 minutes outside of New York, that I love to visit seasonally. But some of my favorite Marian shrines are the simple, humble ones, you know. When I was growing up in Chelsea, Manhattan, at Guardian Angel Parish Church, my parish church growing up, there was a little Lourdes chapel. I don't even know if I should call it a chapel, because actually when I went and I visited a few years ago, it's all the way on the west side, so it's a little off the beaten track. It's not in Midtown, so I don't visit all the time. When I made a little pilgrimage a couple of years ago there, I realized how small and how simple and humble it really is. And I think it was this magnificent thing. It might as well have been Lourdes when I was a child. But I would go there before school, and I would make a visit in front of the Blessed Sacrament, and then I would almost like make my home there for a few minutes in that little Lourdes chapel, and I'd light a candle, and I would pray to our Blessed Mother, and I really understood her as a mother during those years. And I went to her because I really wanted to be close to her son, and I knew, I think instinctually, I'm sure I was taught it by my parents and by the school, but I just knew that I needed her to be a part of my life. And so thanks be to God for these little reminders that we have in life. And so now, you know, haven't been traveling a lot like I used to. And I've really used my memory a lot. You know, I do have pictures on my phone and things like that. And I have some books but really going back into my memory to all those times where Mary has really made herself present and known in my life. You know, Guadalupe is another place that I visited. And as we walked up the little hill, there was, and visited every little spot. The same thing happened in Fatima. You know, there's such a palpable presence and such a confirmation that yes, she is our mother, and yes, she will not abandon us. because her son will never abandon us. And she will make sure that when we are our most scared, that we will know of his presence. And so anyhow, how do I love her? Mary. Why do I love Mary? I love Mary because she's our mother, and we need her, and we need her son, and love her with the way that you love. That's my prayer for life. The way that I maybe can love a little bit with the heart of Jesus, because that's the goal of our lives, right? Union with Jesus and his heart. So God bless your May. Become closer to Mary, and she will bring you closer to the heart of her son. God bless you. Bye-bye.